Welcome back to the Creative Conversation, the Startup series. This episode is a special one because I'm joined by my best friend Fern, the founder of Pallas Beauty, the salon in Dundee on the Perth Road. Pallas Beauty is a salon built on confidence, community, and creating a space where clients feel their absolute best. Since opening in July 2018, Fern has grown it into a trusted name known not just for the treatments, but for the friendly atmosphere and the experience she creates inside those walls.
Mm-hmm.
But what you see now is a polished brand, a busy salon, and a strong online presence, and that didn't happen overnight. It came from long days, big risks, learning curves, and lots of figuring it out as she went. And this is where our stories intertwine. Pallas Beauty is actually the very first client of Green Creatives, before Green Creatives was even a thing. I remember sitting in my flat helping Fern do our price list, and at one point I just said, "Do you want me to make you a website?" And that was the first website I ever built, ever. Then a few months later, when she was juggling running the salon, trying to stay on top of social media, I offered to help with her content and have been doing it ever since. What started as helping a friend is now a business. So today we are diving into Fern's journey, what it really takes to open and grow a salon, the pressure she deals with behind the scenes, the lessons she's learned, and what it's been like building something from the ground up.
Here we go.
Did you like that intro?
That was good. Well done.
Thought that described you well.
Yeah, well proud.
Okay, so because everyone gets nervous, we do a quick intro to get you in the flow.
Mm-hmm.
So what did you want to do when you were younger, or what did you want to be?
So when I was younger, I would probably say a vet.
Yes, that's what I said too.
Defo vet. Anything to do with animals, or my mum always used to say that when I was younger I used to play on the talking till, like putting through like all the stuff like messages and whatever.
Oh yeah.
Loved my talking till. So I thought I would work in like Asda or something. On the till.
But you've got a till now.
Yeah. So I've kind
Do you
of
like
got
the
that.
till?
Yeah, well that. Didn't like the buttons. I've not got any buttons though.
Okay. Did you ever think you were going to have your own business?
Not at all.
No.
Nah. I just was like, nope.
I mean, you didn't even say there anything about beauty, so you would never have thought you were going to be a beauty, like have a beauty salon. What is your coffee order?
So I like a small blonde roast oat milk latte with one sweetener.
Oh, I love a blonde roast as well. What's the most used emoji on Pallas Beauty's Instagram?
A crown.
Yeah.
Or a black love heart.
Yes. Very PB. Okay, so let's think about how you got here. So what were your jobs from school until now?
So school, I worked in Tannadice on Saturdays in hospitality.
Did you not meet your Rod Stewart?
Well, no, I didn't get to meet him. Paige ran in front of me and she met him before me. I was way down.
Because that is Fern's idol. She loves Rod Stewart.
Yes, I'm so glad I never got to meet him that day. But yeah, me and Daisy, we worked in there and served all the pies and that. And before that, I was in a hairdressing salon as a Saturday girl across from St John's.
Oh yeah.
I was like 13. And then I got a job in Greg's, the bakers, when I was 16.
And then you were there all through college as well, eh?
Yeah, so yeah, I started in Greg's when I was 16 till I was 20, and then went to college when I was 18. So I was at college for 4 years.
Good.
So yes.
Where did the idea for your business come from?
So the idea of Pallas Beauty was Gran and Grandad. That was the main for the logo and that.
Because that's their surname, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. Mary and Joe Pallas.
Yes.
So, after you left college, obviously went and worked in salons, a couple of different salons.
Yeah.
And then you did Homer's.
Mm-hmm.
What did the Insta used to be called? Fern's Beauty?
Fern's Beauty.
Then we changed it to Pallas Beauty.
Mm-hmm.
And then you kind of got offered a pretty good opportunity to take on the salon. So how did that come about?
So it was back in 2018. The salon down the Perth Road was already done. It was like a year old, the salon that was in before me. Greg's uncle had the salon.
Yeah.
And yeah, they had it for just under a year, and then he was just asking me if I would like to have the salon. And I was like, yeah, okay. Why not? Let's just go for it.
Would you have ever thought, like, if you never got that opportunity, do you think it's something you would have looked out to do? Or
Yeah, probably. Like, I feel like I've always had in my head that I would work for myself.
Yeah.
Or pursue something like that. Before, when I was working in my old job, I always used to think, like, there was this little place on Brantwood Avenue. Do you remember, like, across from St John's, where the post office is?
Yeah.
So there was this admin shop. It's an admin place now, and it was called Masters at the time, and it was a hairdressing salon, and it sat empty for pure ages.
I do remember that. Is it not like an accountancy firm or something now?
Yeah, like an account thing. So I remember like going past that all the time, and I was just thinking, I would love to turn that into a beauty salon. Like, it would just be so good. So yeah, I kind of always had it in my head that I would want to do beauty and have a wee salon.
Yeah.
And then that's how I started working in my mum's spare room.
Yeah. That was kind of like a wee salon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I made it like a good wee salon.
Yeah.
She got me my wax pot, my wee start-up kit, got my mum's pal's bed.
And all the nail, like the colours were on the wall and stuff.
Yeah. Just started it up myself.
Mm-hmm. So you got offered the salon. It was like already a working salon. So, I mean, I've never set up a salon in my life. So what did you have to do to like get it up and running?
So basically, because it was a good salon, it had a reception desk in it, it had like a couch, it had nail stations.
Mm-hmm.
The rooms were set up to a good like setup. I just had to put like a roof on in the treatment rooms because they were all kind of just like,
it was like open, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was quite open, so I was like, definitely need to put a roof on. So got all that done, and then just moved basically my stuff from my mum's bedroom into the salon because I had a bed, my trolley, my wax pot, all that. So, and my nail stuff for at the front. So just basically setting up like the business stuff, you know, like your card machine and all the admin stuff.
And how did you find that?
Very stressful.
Yeah.
I remember like sitting at the card machine just like trying to set up the World Pay terminal, and I was like, shit me now. Like, why have I done this?
Yeah.
Crying because I couldn't get it set up. Now looking back on that, I'm like, that was such a minimal thing.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean? Like, why did I get upset about that? But I don't.
And I remember being like, I can't remember. Yeah, you'd picked the name Pallas Beauty.
Yeah.
And then
remember I met with Keith.
Yeah, Keith that I used to work with at Cartel. But he wasn't at Cartel at the time, but I was, but he'd left. And I was like, Keith will be able to do a logo for you. He's so good. And like your you see so many times like salons open and then they've got a logo and I'm like, that is never gonna last. But yours is so timeless. Like that'll last you forever.
Yeah.
Keith's like so good at his job.
I love my logo.
Yeah, so I remember being in Bird and Bear and you came in and we were just chatting about it and I said, what about your branding? And like, and you were like, I don't know what you mean. I was like, you'll need to get like a domain for your email and stuff. And then I was like, just speak to Keith.
Yeah,
he'll sort you out.
Thank God.
And then obviously you had clients anyway, because like a lot of people, it's not like you just took the salon, started from scratch, you'd built that up because you were doing your homework for years before that, weren't you?
Yeah, I can't even think how many years I was doing the homework for. I think like
it was a while.
Pretty much like after the first year of college. I did college work for 4 years, worked in my old job for the 5 years. So yeah, probably a good like 4 years doing Fern's Beauty.
Yeah, so it was like a side hustle first.
Yeah.
Like what I did, and you built it up. And then you went full time. What was it like building the salon? Like, I feel like people just think when you work for your salon, that's great, you get to like do your own thing. But you're really established now, it's hard to get an appointment, things like that. So people always think that, oh, Fern must be doing really well. But because I work, well, one, I'm your best friend and I work really closely with you, I know how much work goes into like behind the scenes. It's not just you're sitting at a nail desk.
Yeah.
So like, what do you do to run that salon? Obviously so much more than just the treatments.
Yeah, so much more than just the treatments. Obviously like all the admin side, doing like my accounts, running a team because I've got obviously Georgia and Lacey.
Yeah.
And yeah, thinking of like ideas, offers, or new treatments, stuff like that. What I want to launch, products,
Ordering the stock.
Ordering the stock, yeah, which is very annoying. Yeah,
It's
all
so
that
much
kind of
more than just
done
massage
beauty,
or
yeah.
treatment. Or did you realise how much work that was going to be?
Not at all. No.
Did they teach you that in college?
No, you do a wee bit of like business management at college, and you have to do like a business plan and that, but I honestly had done that at college and never even thought like to take it all in and to think, oh, I'm gonna have a business. Do you know what I mean? It's not like when you're in it.
No.
Even when you're learning beauty at college, and you do maybe like one or two like treatments on someone, and then that's it. Like you've passed your theory. Do you know what I mean? You've passed your assessment. You don't learn it until you're out in the
100%.
big world in
industry. I even think about that like in our industry. I don't even like I did learn at uni obviously like the theory of marketing and stuff, but what I know now, a lot of it I learned at Cartel, like building that up.
Yeah.
I didn't
100%.
learn that in sitting in a lecture hall.
No. You never learn that. You've got to be out and amongst it in the industry.
And the colleges and the unis should be more like connected with like the industry.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like they give you like maybe like an hour and a half for like a leg wax, and you're like you get 15 minutes when you're in the salon. Do you know what I mean? Times money. You've just got to do it.
Keep churning them out.
Yes.
So obviously, do you wish people knew more about that? Like it's so much more than what a finished nail set, like the stuff that they see on your Instagram.
Oh yeah, because if like you'll get it as well, Danny. Like when some people say, "Oh, you've got a business. Oh, that must be great. Like, do you love it?" and all this, and you're like, "Yeah, it's great," but yeah, you definitely don't know like what goes on behind the scenes.
No, Chris said that on his episode,
especially if you're on your own, if you've not got a partner or.
Yeah. He said it was a Sunday we recorded that, and the night before was obviously Saturday night, and I'd worked until 11 o'clock that night. And he was like, when he says in his work, oh yeah, my missus has got her own business, they're all like, must be no bad. And Chris is like, but she works until 11 o'clock on a Saturday. Like, people don't see that, they just think that you're bringing in money and you get to suit your own self, but 100% that's not true.
Definitely not.
Okay, so we're going to talk about business and mindset, and a lot of the guests actually struggle with this question, but we'll see. I think it's a women thing. We need to be more confident in ourselves.
Yeah, I definitely am not at times.
So, what do you think makes you a good businesswoman?
So, I would say definitely organisation. You've got to be organised, otherwise you'll just fall apart.
Yeah.
And not cope. Dedication.
100%.
Dedicated to the job. Drive.
Yeah, you are very driven.
I've been like that since I was younger. Hardworking and someone who's willing to take risks. Because at the end of the day, opening a business is
a risk.
Taking a major risk. In more ways than one. Even though I was 25 when I opened my business, like I didn't have a mortgage, didn't have like I've got kids, but yeah, like I didn't. Do you know
didn't have Vader.
Didn't have my fur baby.
He relies on you now.
I know, I'm a cat mom.
No, but I know what you mean. Like, didn't have that many responsibilities, but it is still a big risk.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
And also, like, when I started my business, all I really needed was a laptop. Like, you from the get-go had to take on all these overheads.
Yeah.
So that's a massive risk.
Yeah, definitely. A lot of overheads in my business.
I agree with all them. So obviously in business, and because I'm actually really lucky, and so is Fern, that we're best friends and we both have a business, because it's very hard, like even speaking to our friend group, because they don't get it, like Nikki does because she used to have a business, but like they're all employed. It's good to have somebody to speak about that just get when you're having a bad day.
Yeah. So when you're working till like stupid o'clock at night.
Yeah. So how do you deal with like any conflict or like difficult days in the business?
So sometimes it depends, like if it's conflict as such, if it happens there and then, I feel like I could deal with it there and then, but I'm very much like a reflector. So I would maybe like take a wee break if something's like going on, or if a client like complains or something like that. I would just like take a bit of breathing space and then go back to something. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that would answer that question.
I think you're better at dealing with stuff like that than I am.
Yeah.
In the business, I'm like, oh no, I don't want to I don't know, but you're good at being like, well, no, that's the policy.
Yeah.
So
I am
that's
quite
what
good
we're
at that.
doing
Yeah. Like when I just get my head on and like, nope, that's
Yeah.
not right. I'm very good at seeing right and wrong.
Yeah.
So,
And then like difficult days in business, obviously it's hard. You obviously love what you do. So what keeps you going?
So just like, I would say just doing the treatments. I love seeing like the results and clients feeling like good about themselves and being like the best version of themselves. But yeah, just getting up and going to work. Like I hate letting people down. So I've always had my clients to just like go into work and show up for and obviously do the treatments, and you want to just do it for yourself as well. Like, you don't want to let yourself down. Do you know what I mean?
I think sometimes like doing the treatments or and like working in it, the business, the same with me, like doing the projects or the work that we need to do, that's the easy bit.
Yeah.
It's sometimes the other trying to develop the business or doing the back end stuff that's the hard bit, and it's hard to motivate yourself to do that.
Oh yeah, like what gets me is when you need to like phone World Pay or clear business or just like all your utility bills and all this and get all that sorted. Like that
takes
just
forever.
Yeah, on the phone and that really grinds my gears. As well as obviously doing the business, running staff, doing the beauty treatments, all that. So yeah.
What's one good thing about running a business and one thing that drives you mad?
Yeah, so the good things about business is obviously like being your own boss, pleasing yourself as such, like your own holidays and time away from work if you need that or whatever. But mainly it's like the sense of achievement that you get from running your business. But the one thing that drives me mad, I would say, is feeling up against it most of the time. Like, well, not most of the time, but some of the time. Finding it really hard to like switch off.
Yeah, I think it's because it's such a big responsibility. Like,
and your brain's always busy thinking of ideas and that.
And no matter, you could take all the time off in the world and you have to go back to it, you're always going to have that responsibility. And that's how I think you feel like you're up against it sometimes. Yeah, you can't really like shut the door on it and shut your laptop and then that's you done for the weekend. Well, you can. You can do that. You could do it physically, but you can't do that in your head. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? But then I feel like that's what makes you a good business person. Yeah, because you care about it. Yeah, and I feel like that's probably why we've lasted the milestones. Like your 3 year, your 5 year, when it going into our 8th. Well, you're not 8th year, are you? Not self-employed, no. I'm 6 this year, you're 8. Oh yeah. So yeah, I would say that, and then the other thing as well is like when clients cancel their appointments maybe like last minute and stuff, like, are not showing up, like it has an effect on the business. 100%. Like that could be when you're feeling like you're up against it. And what's the point and such? Yeah. Got your wage to pay, bills to pay, and you've got like staff members and that to pay. So yeah, that would probably be the only thing. Did you say drive you mad? Yeah, so that drives you mad. Yeah. I think in your industry, I think that is why you're so good at sort of dealing with conflict, because the way we work is people can't really not show up. Sometimes, if I'm being dead honest, I actually like when people cancel a meeting because I'm like, yeah, you get to do work. Got more time to do stuff, content. But they can't really cancel as in like we'll lose money unless it's like a new business, whereas like you could think you've got a full day and then go in and half of it's gone. Yeah. Like that would drive me mad, as in like, because it is worrying, because you obviously, as you look at what you're bringing in and then in a second that could just be gone. Yeah. And people that do book into your industry, they need to realise that. Yeah, 100%. It's 3 people's livelihoods. Yeah. Under that one salon. Yeah. Is there anything in particular that's been like a big win over the past 8 years, or like that you're really proud of? I would say just actually having a business for that length of time. Like when I say it to people and they're like, how long has the salon been open for? And I say I'm going to my 8th year, I'm just like, wow. Yeah. Surviving a pandemic. Yes, 100%. I could always say that. And bringing on like a good team. Yeah, I was just want to say you should be proud that you've provided opportunities for people in the beauty industry. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. And the pandemic was a lot. That was horrendous. Yes. So obviously Fern had to close, but you used to like sell the retail stuff, didn't you? Well, yeah, that's when I got like all the retail made and like thinking about that for on the website and that. Yeah, that's when it started at. Yeah. And in lockdown, we also started email marketing because obviously some of your clients are older, they don't have social media, some of them. So it was like, how do we
how do we
connect
with them?
Connect with them. So we started, I remember creating the first email. And again, we've done once a month pretty much ever since.
Yeah.
She did these like little, obviously you couldn't get your nails done, so it was like to do it at home.
Yeah.
And you did the like tutorial video. Yeah.
And Greg's spare room.
Yeah. That's still linked on the website. Like it's like how to use this here.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
And then we got Jill Signs to do a video as well.
Doing a removal treatment. Yeah. Because I remember one of my clients saying to me, but just before we shut, actually, I think it was actually the last day that we were in March 20. Remember? 2020,
yeah.
And she was like, Fern, like, why don't you do little nail bags for clients? And I was like, oh yeah, maybe could, because I think on that day she was like, I don't know what I'm going to do without like getting my nails done from you. I was like, well, you could buy one of the Vinylux polishes and see how you got on with that. So that gave me the idea then to do like the Vinylux goodie bags, and just created it, like the nail pack 1, nail pack 2, and done it from there.
Yeah.
I went and delivered it around all the houses to people, their wee nail packs, their strengtheners for their nails.
Yeah. And because you weren't working, as the salon was closed.
Yeah.
But I was still working in my old job, and then I would look at my phone and Fern would be like, hi Dan, I've had this idea. And I'd be like, I'm trying to like juggle this. But because you had time to think, I'd be like, yeah, okay, we'll do that.
Yeah. Definitely gave me a lot of like thinking space, I would say. That was the good thing about COVID, the lockdown. And yeah, just building up the detail and getting all that sorted. So
and we still kept posting every day.
And when it was lockdown, I brought in Bayab to the salon. So
was that when that was?
Yeah, because Georgia was getting it. I think she was getting it on her nails, and then she was like, "Why don't you get Bayab for in the salon thing?" And I was like, "Oh, I don't know what that is. I'm so used to my shellac, blah blah blah."
Yeah.
So got Bayab before when it was like lockdown, and I would just be going into the salon myself and practicing it on my own nails or doing it in Greg's garden and just practicing it. So that got us into bringing the Bayab journey.
And did you not? Is that when you made the was it the Galaxy facial?
Yeah, oh yeah, I forgot about that. I used to follow this girl from America on YouTube, and that would like, I would watch their videos like every day pretty much to just help me relax and that. And it was all the like the crystals and the relaxing facials, and I think her name was Jade or something, and that's how I got the idea. I just built it all together and thought about what clients would want after all this craziness of the pandemic.
100%.
Like a nice relaxing treat. And that's where I invented, 3 facials? Galaxy Crystal, Anti-Aging Facial.
And was it called Hot and Cold?
Hot and Cold Stone Therapy Facial. And I can't remember the other one. I think they were the 2 main ones. But yeah, I got loads of stuff into the salon for that. And that's still a good success.
Yeah, obviously the pandemic wasn't ideal.
No.
But
moving out my house, moving to Greg's house, like that's where I stayed. You just made the most of it.
Yeah. And that's how I, like my business, I don't know when I would have been like, right, I need to do it, because people obviously kept coming to me because they needed help being online.
Yeah.
And that's when it was like, right, I need to make a jump here. And loads of businesses came out of lockdown.
Yeah.
Obviously loads closed as well, but
yeah. That must have gave you a good go as well, like to actually like get on with it, Because did you work during?
Yeah.
You worked. Where did you work from?
That was when I worked at the oil company.
Oh yeah.
But, I used to obviously go into the office in Montrose, but then I had to work from the house.
Yeah.
And then obviously we had to homeschool Owen as well when he was with us. So I was doing that because Chris was like night shift or day shift, and then had Green Creatives as well.
So yeah, juggling 2 things.
Yeah, it was a lot.
Yeah. I think it did give a lot of people breathing space.
Yeah, sometimes I think them like
to think about stuff.
But kind of feel like I need a wee lockdown.
Yeah, you need that from time to time.
I think it should be a wee 10-year thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe not the COVID.
No, not the
Minus
COVID,
that.
just a wee 2-week shutdown.
Yeah.
I think that would be brilliant.
That'd be great.
Like the Dundee fortnight back in the day.
Yes.
No one ever used to close.
Everything
We should get
closed.
that.
Yeah. Watched all the Harry Potters in a row every year. It was great. All the Marvels.
Yeah, we started doing that as well. So, if you could rewind back to 2018 and Greg's uncle had the salon and you were getting the opportunity that you got, what would you do differently? Like, if you could tell Fern in 2018 then to do whatever differently, what would it be?
Probably to just slow down a wee bit, and well, not slow down, I don't mean that, I mean actually do things quicker, because I feel like when I started the business I took ages to do something. It's more because I'm probably like, I analyse everything and I want to be perfect at everything. But like, I still remember like being in Greg's sister's garden and everyone was like enjoying themselves and whatever, and I was like, I really need to do this price list and get all the prices sorted for opening. So I just like sat in the garden with the laptop and was like, just get it done. But looking back at that, it took me so long to just do certain jobs. I think probably because I was just on my own, I didn't have any like help. But obviously like Greg helped and my mum could help and whatever, but yeah, probably just do things a wee bit like quicker if you can. But it's hard when you're learning something.
I was just going to say you were learning as you were going as well.
And I do feel like looking back I was really put into the deep end.
Yeah.
Not a clue, like never been a manager, never ran a business.
And that's another thing. It's one thing running a business, it's another thing being a manager.
Yeah.
Like, I hand on heart don't know how to manage people. Like, I think I'm doing fine.
Yeah.
But like,
yeah,
training, not a clue. I'll just show you what I need. Like,
yeah.
And I think that's one thing I miss from kind of working in the oil industry. They're so good at knowing, like, I mean, massive companies, but like going on training and like there's a manual for everything.
Yeah.
And it's literally a step by step of how to do something. If we had someone new coming in now, I'd be like, okay, so this is what we do, and I don't have time to show you, but blah blah blah. Like,
we've just done it ourselves, which I think is a good thing. It's not a wrong thing. It's
no, but it is so hard managing people.
Yeah.
And especially because we're both quite empaths.
Yes, that's it.
Empathetic. So we don't want to do well by people and stuff.
Yeah, because I always remember thinking like when it was like Georgia came along and opened the salon in July, and then it was October that Georgia started with me in 2018. I always remember thinking to myself, oh my god, like I hope I'm not being like snidey, or like, not that I was, but like just she was alright with what I've told her, because I find it really hard to like tell people what to do. You might be the same, but it's all about how you just come across and say it. You just be yourself.
Yeah, you always say if that's okay.
Yeah, if that's okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Write my notes at the top of the page, like write everything down.
Yeah.
But yeah, probably that. I would definitely say to just do things a bit quicker.
And like have confidence in yourself as well. Because like obviously now it's 8 years later and you know that it works out, and Fern in 2018 didn't know that.
Yeah.
But like even the fact that you
just
said to Greg's uncle, like, yeah, do you know what, I'll do that. That's huge.
I know.
We actually have a really funny story about Fern's price list. So I helped her do bits of it, and we were sitting, and what was it?
Because that was before I opened.
Was it waxing?
Yeah, it was the waxing section.
So I put on the price list full leg wax, including hands and toes.
No, yeah, it was a full. No, was it not a full arm wax, including toes?
Yeah,
feet and toes.
Feet and toes. It was something like that. And did you not print like 1,000 of them?
Yeah, I just went full leather and just like.
So then the video that I posted, and it was like, in your 20s your friend will open a salon, that is the video. Obviously you can't hear it, but in the background we must be sending a Snapchat, and we're like, so we've just printed 1,000 price list and it's got this on it.
That was so funny.
And actually our friend Daisy is doing a little side hustle business just now, doing hair ups, and she's amazing. Good Hair Days on Instagram, as in DAIS, if anyone wants their hair done. But she got loyalty cards because I said that would be good to get business in, and she spelt something wrong on it, and I was like, Days, that is fine, because
totally fine.
Me and Fern had to give out 1,000 price lists with that on it.
And see, the best of it is people don't even notice.
No.
Like, so it's fine.
No.
They really don't. And if they got that done and they asked me, oh, I really want my full arm done with my feet
My
and toes, I would just be like, no what, you just need to get that done then, I'll just need to take that on the chin. Cheers, Danny.
Imagine a client said to you, "You've not done my toes."
Yeah, I'd be like, what?
You would
So
have
just
just had to
bracelets,
do
they'd be like,
it.
oh well, yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that. Like, just getting stuff done.
And maybe even just like, I wish like looking back, I maybe done like cheeky wee like business management course or something.
Yeah, I still
Do you
think
feel
about
like that
doing
as well?
stuff like that.
Because you've not
yeah.
done anything like that, yeah.
No.
Yeah, something like that. But
Well,
I
I
mean, there's
did-
no right or wrong. You just
I did business management at school as a higher, but
Yeah.
not like. Is that what you mean? No.
well, not at school, but like yeah,
Like
just
an
like
actual course.
yeah, like how to maybe manage people.
Yeah, no.
Not that you struggle with that, like not that I struggle with that, but just or even just learning about the business, like
yeah, or like how ways to develop it and stuff as well.
yeah,
Because I feel like you concentrate on maintaining it, and then it's like, right, so we've got to this point, how do we then get to this point? And
Yeah.
then you've just got to figure out in between, like,
Yeah.
do you know what I mean?
yeah.
Okay, work-life balance. Do you find it hard to switch off from work?
Yeah, I would say I do find it hard. Sometimes I don't. Like when I'm switching off, like I like to just like watch TV series or like movies, stuff like that. But yeah, I do find it a wee bit hard to switch off. I'm just constantly thinking of ideas and that.
Sometimes when you switch off, that is when the ideas come as well.
Yeah, an interesting fact actually, when I think of ideas is when I do relaxing treatments.
Yeah,
Like when I do like massage and that, I always think I should really bring a notepad in here
you should.
and jot things down. Massaging someone.
They say as well you should go to bed with a notepad beside you, and
Yeah.
like if you wake up.
I always write in my notes if I think stuff at night, on
Yeah.
my phone. But yeah, I can't switch off. Like when I go on holiday, I do like switch off. And then if I don't want to switch off, I'll do like a tiny wee bit of something so it feels like I've done something.
Sometimes
Just a wee bit.
it's good to just give in a little bit, because
Yeah.
it helps with the anxiety of like going back.
100%, yeah.
Inspiration. Who have been your biggest influences in business or in life in general?
So biggest influences, I would say, but obviously my husband Greg. He has been so supportive from the very start. If it wasn't for him, I probably wouldn't really have the business. I would say him and his uncle. So yeah, I would probably definitely Greg. My mum, because she is a single parent
Yeah.
and she's brought me up herself.
That's probably where you get a lot of your drive from as well,
yeah.
because your mum's very obviously had to be driven.
And hardworking.
Yeah.
And always been in a job. Like I feel like that's where I get my hard work from. So definitely my mum, and then my gran and granddad. Like that's obviously what the salon's named after and that. So yeah, they're my influences. But I would say as well, like Greg's uncle Mark, because he's such a successful businessman at M&M, and then David.
Aww.
I think he's a really good influence as such because he helped me so much.
Yeah.
Still does help me. This is the accountant, by the way.
Yeah. Stuart and Co accountants. Well, that's so nice. And I suppose people, it doesn't need to be somebody I think when people say, oh, who's your biggest influence, it doesn't need to be like
A
a famous
celebrity.
person or
Yeah.
or even anybody with a business. I know you said a couple, but could be your mum going to work every day. And to be
Yeah.
fair, I've obviously known you a very long time. You would very rarely not go to your work because you weren't feeling well or things like that. You would just
yeah.
get on with stuff.
Yeah. I even hated that when I was at school.
Yeah.
I hated being off because I was
No.
like, oh, what have I missed?
I know, you get your FOMO.
Yeah.
Where do you see the salon in the future? Is there anything you'd like to do, or are you happy with it?
In the future, what would you say a wee 5-year plan or something? So there's not much more that I want to do in the salon. Hopefully maybe bringing on a new staff member would be really good.
Yeah.
And me just kind of not stepping away from the business as such, because I feel like I'll always do beauty and I love doing the treatments, but yeah, maybe just slowing down a wee bit more in 5-year time and having a wee bit more of a team.
Yeah.
But still Pallas Beauty to be growing and thriving as it is today.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I think we actually had this conversation recently, and we were like, when will we be able to take a step back from the people always going about retiring? Chris is I can't wait to retire or whatever, and I'm I don't know when I'm ever going to retire.
I know.
But
I think maybe when I'm 50, but that's probably not.
Yeah.
Just, yeah.
But when you've got a business,
Yeah.
you always because you enjoy it, like, it's not like we've just started a business that we don't want to do, I guess. I would love to, like, take a step back, but not actually take a step back as in, like, use the girls manage whatever the client stuff, and then I just get involved with projects that I want to.
Yeah, that would
Like,
be a
maybe
nice
you would do,
achievement.
like, just go in for, like, a day or two, and it would just be, like, massage or facials, or, do you know, like, the
Yeah.
stuff that you enjoy?
Yeah, definitely. But it's like, can you do that though? Like, I do think of that some days, because just now I'm trying to trial out, like, coming away from Saturdays, maybe just working like 1 or 2 a month. But when you look at your diary, it's just hard to kind of do that. And if you really love what you do, but then when the time ticks on, you're like, oh, I wish I just, like, stuck to having the Saturdays off. And because it's important to have your own time,
Yeah.
spend time with your family and that. But yeah,
as well, we bring the money in.
Yeah.
So, like, it's like,
yeah, you notice,
you've
like,
got
when you're
to
not there.
balance
Yeah,
it.
definitely. But yeah, I'd probably say that would be my plan, because I have done a lot in 8 years in the business. Like, I feel like
like the whole the waterfall room and stuff, that none of that was there. The pedi station.
Yeah, that was all like lockdown time that I knocked down the wall and built the pedi station and got the waterfall room nice. And yeah, I remember actually thinking in the salon, like, I used to have like standing ring lights, and I was like, right, when I get these ring lights like on the wall, like, you know, like in all the clinics and that you see them coming off the wall, I remember saying to myself, when I get that ring light on the wall, that'll be my salon complete. No, definitely not, because that was about 3 years ago.
Yeah.
And now I'm thinking about decorating in front of the salon.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Like a wee refresh.
Just a wee refresh, yeah. Still love, like, the decor everywhere else, but the front, because that was all the stuff, like, when I moved into the salon, it was, the reception desk was there, the desks were there, the couch and that. I'm ready to give that a wee refurb.
Yeah.
So
that's,
I'm thinking,
but you've got 8 years out of it.
Yeah, it's been great. Yeah.
And you could maybe even make a wee bit more room as well. Like,
yeah. So yeah, that's the next wee project, but
that's exciting. What advice would you give to someone that's considering opening a salon?
Don't do it. No, I'm only joking.
Don't do it, guys.
Don't do it.
You'll end up like this.
No. No, I would say you've just got to go for it. Like, my little bathroom quote in the salon is, take the risk or lose the chance.
Yeah, when I go to in the bathroom in the salon, I always think of you opening the salon when I read that.
Yeah.
Somebody must have gave you that when you opened, didn't they?
I think I bought that. No, I bought that with my mum.
Did ya?
Like, so that one, and there's another little picture in my bathroom that says "Believe in your dreams," and it's a wee feather, like, a dream catcher thing. That's in the salon. That's in the bathroom, and that was the very first thing I bought for that salon. Out of everything, obviously I had my bed and all that from, like, Pallas Beauty,
but, like,
the first wee thing that I bought from the range.
Yeah.
But yeah, just believe in yourself and just put the hard work in, and you've just got to show up and do what you need to do.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Like, it's not just opening a business or just opening a salon. It changes your life.
100%.
In good, medium, and bad ways. Like, yeah, it's a lifestyle you're choosing. Yeah,
just believing in your dreams. Only you could make things happen. You just not got to give up.
Yeah.
You just got to keep going.
Stick
to what you're good at as well. Because I feel like you maybe start a business, like, you'll see that and everywhere, like, just people start a business and then it'll only maybe last a wee while because they want to do so much. Like, really just, like, focus on, like, what you're good at. Stick to what you're good at and get all your eggs in one basket.
Yeah. Okay, so quick fire round. So we usually say dream collab, but it could maybe be like dream client to come in the salon, or is there any business you would like to collab with?
I kind of struggled with that question when I was thinking about
that.
I kind of thought, like, I don't know, probably NAF Salon.
Yeah.
Like, I would like to collab with them as such, or even just...
That's where Jamie Genevieve goes to get her nails done, isn't it?
Yeah. We went there to do our e-file tours.
Oh, yeah.
So we had a wee nosy in the rooms and that, and seeing what they were all doing, and that was really cool to go there. I loved that. Or, like, obviously, like, gel bottle, beautiful brows for, like, doing lash lifts and lash bomb and that, because I feel like we're good at doing the lash lifts and stuff.
Yeah, you are very good.
But for anybody, like, coming in the salon, I don't really know, like, to work with, no.
You've missed out a very important dream collab, and you've already done it. Cats protection.
Oh my god, yeah. Got all the cats in for their wee pedicures.
But you did the wee fundraising thing for them.
Yeah.
And the
done
raffles.
Done the 5k run for them and got my wee...
Vader is your dream client.
Oh my
come
god,
in.
yeah. I have thought about bringing him in on Mondays, but yeah, it'd be a bit of an upheaval.
And imagine he got out on the Perth Road.
Stop it.
Like,
Get his wee
done. Coffee. Okay, one word that sums up your journey so far, like in business.
Probably say resilient.
Oh, that's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that definitely sums up your journey so far.
Okay, and plan B job.
Plan B job. Well, I was actually looking at it the other day. Lol. No, I'm only joking. So being a vet or just like working alongside animals. I mean, I wouldn't say it's my dream job, but like if I didn't do beauty, probably that, like working in a wee
fostering animals
reception or yeah, being a vet's assistant, fostering animals, helping. So helped little Tassie man. And what else? Yeah, probably that. I kind of thought sometimes I would like to be a midwife. You know, just like, because I like to do, like if people are in pain or whatever, I feel like, well, not pain, but wax animals, calming them down. And
do you know what, one of the, where I go to get my feet done, Foot Expert Clinic, one of the new girls in there, she used to have a reflexology business and she used to go to the labour ward and do reflexology on the women's feet.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't know if she volunteered, I could ask her.
Oh.
Because she was like, it was great because you got like such good job satisfaction out of it because obviously they're in a lot of pain and then your feet obviously hold a lot of that.
Yeah, something like that would be good. Yeah, probably. Yeah,
you definitely, I think when you get older or take like retire or whatever, you definitely will do something with animals. You'll either do something or you'll just have a lot.
Yeah.
Like live on a
I would actually farm. Yeah, or I would like definitely I would love that. Or I would like to have a cat cafe. Like that's like a business and then you're helping cats. Yeah. Because it's obviously hard to be with work with animals because it's not a good pay and I don't really I've got my higher biology but that's it. You would need to be like how. Yeah, which I could not be. You'd have every animal. Yeah. I was like coughing when I came out of the house there before I came in here and the pigeon, so yeah. You're going to be like the old woman off Home Alone. Yes. Wally Pigeon. Yeah. Helping their wee feet. Okay, so at the end of each episode, we obviously give the guests a chance to ask me questions. Do you have your question? Yes, I do. Me? What inspired you to start Green Creatives in the first place? Like, what was the moment that you thought to yourself, I could make this my own thing? I remember being in Oslo airport with Chris. We're just sitting and I was like, I'm going to go and make a social media because I'd helped you. I'd also helped a shop that isn't in the ferry anymore. I'd done a website for them. And thinking back to like what I charged it, like I remember when I first started tracking like the cash flow, like what was coming in, what was going out. It was in January 2020 and the first thing it's Pallas Beauty and it was like £50. Oh my god. That's all it brought in. Love that. And I was like, yes, we're on to something. That's cute. But yeah, so after Pallas, so like I always think this, like I was thinking this last night, when you done like, so he says to me in the chat that day, remember, like, Fern, I'll just do your content because I was struggling with that. You were obviously chipping away at doing all that, then what made you think I'm going to be able to just like do just this? And I love that, like this is good, got something going here. Yeah, loves me being strong. I feel like it just sort of snowballed and then people like would obviously say to you, oh, who does your, like, how are you managing that? And you were like, I'm not doing that. Yeah. And then you would like say it was me and then I just remember being like, do you know what, I might. When you had your wee green business cards. Yeah, I was like, I might just make a go of this. But I remember getting asked, not my old job, the one before that, being like, oh, like when I made the social media profiles, I was like, are you going to make a business of this? And I remember saying, nah, I can't be bothered chasing money, can't be bothered chasing invoices. And now I
chasing voices. But I don't think it really clicked until I moved into the oil industry. I was driving to Montrose every day, like an hour there, an hour back, and I used to listen to a podcast called She Can, She Did, and it was like women getting interviewed. And I was just like, I want to be these people. And full circle moment, the year before, I was like struggling with our marketing and stuff, and I didn't really know what I was doing, and it's really hard doing it for me when I do it for everyone else. Anyway, long story short, I ended up working with Fee, who did that podcast, as like,
remember that?
Like, I invested in her to help me like get back on. So listening to her really helped.
Did you want to be like them, like the girls?
I just wanted to like do my own thing. I hated that Montrose job. I felt like I was constantly on a timer, like driving 2 hours a day back and forth from your work's a lot.
Your mind must have been going.
Your shifts 8 hours, but I was 10 hours.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, it was a lot. You sort of always feel myself like nodding off when I was driving and stuff. It was so dangerous. Yeah, and I just hated the corporate world, and I wanted to make a difference. I've kind of always been like that, like help people and stuff.
Businesses.
Yeah.
That's what you do.
And then lockdown happened. I remember in July I took on a big website project. Would have been like, at the time it was big, and I was literally, I had no energy because I was working full time and doing that. The next day we were going to Kirsten's for Daisy's baby shower, and I was like, I need to get all these products uploaded to go and do that. And then that's when I was just like, I can't do this, and Chris was like, you need to just give this a shot, Danny. I was like, I know. And then came off for his 30th, came back to work, sat down in the living room to do on a Teams call with my manager, and someone just came over us, and I was like, I'm leaving. I didn't even tell anyone I was about to do it. I just was like, I can't do this anymore. That's it. Boom, done.
Yeah, you're very like impulsive there.
Yeah.
Just, you get something in your head and you're like, that's it, I'm done.
Like, I worry about it for so long. I'm like, no, I can't do it. And then I'm like, I'll message you, like, right, I just did it. Yeah. So yeah, I think it was just lockdown. I remember in the July before that, I actually had to put up a post saying I can't take on any more clients, and I had to create a wait list because it was just getting too much. And then I was a wee bit different, as in, like, we had a house to pay, like 2 cars and stuff like that. So Chris sold the car, went down to 1 car, and I just made sure that I had 3 months worth of bills
before you made the leap.
Yeah. But because of the industry I was working in, I gave a 3 months notice. So I worked for 3 months. So I handed it in August, and I didn't fully leave until the end of the October. And I said to them, I'll do that, but I'll work part-time. I'm not working full-time all that time. So then I got 2 days a week to focus on GC. So I kind of slowly went into it. Yeah. And then I was on my own. But yeah, I think to answer your question, it was pretty much...
You were just in it.
Yeah, it kind of just snowballed. The more and more people kept asking. It was very new at the time. Like, a lot of people do content creation now, which is great, because it can help the next lot of small businesses.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, that's pretty much. And if you, I don't know, like, if you hadn't started Pallas Beauty, I don't know if I would have been like, maybe that's something I could do.
I know,
it's weird how things, and I don't know if
you probably would have. You had your toe in it, kind of thing.
Yeah, like I did it, but I was just employed. But I maybe wouldn't have worked out so quickly what services I could do, if that makes sense.
Yeah. And then another one I just thought of is, what's been your most proudest moments running Green Creatives? I feel like they're always dead hard to answer.
Probably.
Or if you've got a lot of
just doing. See, to be honest, just now it's probably doing this. Yeah. Because, like I say, a lot of businesses are starting up to do what we do, but I'm constantly working on it that we are offering more than just social media, and I'm proud of the clients that we work with, and I believe that just because we're not like multi-million pound business owners, that the spotlight should still be on us and what we do day to day. And so yeah, I'm proud of that. I'm proud of this podcast, and hopefully it helps people, but it's letting women that I know that have worked hard to share their story. And
that's definitely
what Green Creatives, I've always wanted it to be.
Good helping hand
Yeah.
with a professional service.
Well, thank you so much for coming on.
You're welcome.
And I will share all Fern's profiles for the salon in the episode description. And if you're ever in Dundee and need a good beauty
Glow up.
treatment, they are the place to go. Hope you enjoyed that. Thank you.